Man wakes up at own funeral. Have you listened such type of news in your life? Yes, this may happen. It is possible due to Lazarus Effect phenomenon. The Lazarus Effect autoresuscitation is when someone declared dead from cardiac arrest suddenly shows signs of life, usually within 10 minutes of CPR ending. This makes it seem like they've come back to life, but in fact they hadn't died. This is a rare phenomenon, and healthcare providers don't know the exact cause. What is the Lazarus Effect? The Lazarus Effect is when someone a healthcare provider has declared dead suddenly regains blood flow and appears to come back to life. The medical term for this phenomenon is autoresuscitation, which refers to the return of spontaneous circulation after cardiopulmonary resuscitation (CPR) has ended. Most people don't survive for long after the brief return of blood flow. The Lazarus Effect is rare in medical literature. However, the possibility of the dead coming back to life holds a much larger place in popular culture. The name, Lazarus, refers to the biblical story of Jesus bringing a man back from the dead. Here's the basic order of events that qualify a specific case as autoresuscitation. A person has cardiac arrest. A healthcare provider or someone else begins performing CPR. The individual giving CPR determines it's not helping and concludes the person has died. A medical professional authorized to make the call declares the person clinically dead. No one performs any further medical interventions. Minutes or even hours later, someone notices signs of life. These could be movements or indications of breathing. The signs must last for more than a few seconds. A healthcare provider determines the person's circulation has returned, and active medical care resumes. How common is the Lazarus Effect? There are 65 documented cases in medical literature from 1982 to 2018. Of those, 18 people made a complete recovery. Where can this happen? Autoresuscitation has occurred both in and out of hospitals. It's always after someone has received CPR. What causes the Lazarus phenomenon? Healthcare providers don't know exactly why this happens. One theory suggests CPR quickly pushes lots of air into your lungs, leading to hyperinflation. In other words, there's too much air in your lungs and not enough time for you to breathe it out. As a result, the pressure in your chest increases. This raised pressure limits how much blood can flow into and out of your heart. When CPR stops, the pressure drops, and blood can again flow to your heart. This may cause circulation to resume, but often only briefly. How can you prevent the Lazarus phenomenon? Regardless of the underlying cause, the Lazarus Effect can only occur after a healthcare provider declares someone clinically dead. Because of this, researchers have offered guidelines for providers to lower the odds of a premature declaration of death. These include performing CPR for at least 20 minutes. Taking steps to avoid hyperinflation during CPR. For example, some CPR guidelines suggest giving a maximum of 12 breaths per minute. Not stopping CPR immediately after defibrillation, which can temporarily cause asystole, or flatlining. Monitoring a person non-stop for 10 minutes after CPR has ended before declaring death. Subscribe channel for more informative video. Man wakes up at own funeral.